Grab their own miss. Here's Dick. Here's Pirtle. And finally, they hit one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped...
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boucher outside. Here's Shed. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Middleton passes to Lillard. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Shed. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
On defense, the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14. Boucher on the screen. Here's Dick. On the money from 12 feet away. Dick's got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Here's MP. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
I don't feel like playing no more, yo.
Basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
MP inside. MP battles him inside.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Making a change here. Roden's checked in. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Middleton. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Milwaukee in the lead. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Boucher outside. Pass to Walter. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Clock at 6. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Middleton passes to MP. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Boucher outside. Here's Walter. And the Raptors miss again.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
MP looking around. Middleton outside. Back to MP. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly look good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
MP, the pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Guys up. Middleton.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Change here for Toronto. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Wright comes in for Damian Lillard. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. 7-point differential. Here's Dick. No good off the front rim.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Mitchell, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Lets it go from 14. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
What's up, boy? Right back at him.
Getting a little aggressive.
Right back at him.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brent is checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Middleton. Free throw good, MP. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, BA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto. Shooting one.
And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay and lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip to New York. Well, they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
MP with it. He's picked up by Barnes. MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Barnes a screen. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Barrett. With some arc. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 9. MP drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 18 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Barnes. Dick gets the bucket.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Pass to MP. Driving to the basket. MP knifing through for the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
52 seconds left in the second period. Prince against Barnes. Olynyk. It's good on the putback.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
MP, the pass to Trent. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Dick gets the bucket.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
MP with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. This one for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back after this.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I'm at...
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Raptors.
Guys,
thanks for tuning in. Now we have...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. With the step back. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk with a screen on Lillard. The three from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Olynyk with the ball. Outside Barnes. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Olynyk with the screen on Lillard. The three from Mitchell. They get it back. Olynyk for 3. Unable to get that one.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
On the wing, MP. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 15. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Lopez. Back to MP from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Lillard finds MP. Again, MP missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Dick. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And it gets that one. Middleton's got 10 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
The 3 is up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Let's see some of the numbers here for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Raptors trail by 14. Outside Barnes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Dick. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Now here's MP. Guarded by Dick. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Barrett passes to Mitchell. A three from Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 18.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
MP shot is good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Raptors trail by 21. Barrett finds Olynyk. And here's Mitchell. Here's Dick. Buries it from three. Dick's got 24.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
MP outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Outside Dick. Wide open. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Olynyk with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Olynyk.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Dick. Antetokounmpo outside. MP outside. Pulls it. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Drains the triple. Barnes has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan.
Some changes for Toronto. Hurdles checked in for Scotty Barnes. Abaji comes in for Dick. And it's Walter in for Mitchell. The Bucks leading by 16. Right, the pass to MP. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Inside, here's Poeltl. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Poeltl's got 5 now.
Well, we know Poeltl very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Here's MP. Out to Portis. The 3-ball. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. MP against Barrett. MP is rebounded by Barrett. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off.
Raptors. Fort Barrett. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Prince. Beauchamp comes in for Trent. MP's checked in for Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Walter, and it's Abaji in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. MP outside. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by MP. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Toronto. Here's Walter. To the inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Pass to Portis. Ball stolen.
Body go to bed. Let's get back.
Signal. To be frank, I've paid
Wrap
my
it up
dues.
at 4 in
All I
the
want
morning.
is to win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day one. Diving into different location. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boy saying I need no application. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. As long as you're living, you must go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely you to work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win. Make nobody see me finish. Out here with my day one.